plan was for the new high school to open to students in fall of 2017. Good morning, I'm Brady Talbert.
And I'm Ashley Ryan, and this is THS TV. Teachers had begun packing up their classrooms and preparing for the move that was going to take place in July.
Reporter Ashley Ryan has you covered on when the new opening will be and why it was delayed.
The new high school will be opening a little later than expected. It won't be open to students until January of 2018. The new school's construction manager suggested that they delay the opening, one reason being so the students wouldn't be attending school alongside construction workers who would be finalizing parts of the school.
I was kind of upset about it at first because I was really excited to get into the new school next year, but I'd rather it be totally ready and prepared for us before we enter.
The school has been in the works since February of 2016, although the planning started a while before that. The original plan was to award a bid for the entire high school in November of 2015, but this didn't work out since the bids were too high. Instead, they had to break it into multiple bids. It is expected that construction will be done on everything but the outdoor athletics facilities by November. Dr. Wayne Vickers said, quote, "We wanted to go ahead and announce this so everyone knows the timeline," end quote. The new school is being designed to fit over 2,000 students with 103 classrooms. How do you feel about the opening being delayed? Tweet us at THS News TV for a chance for your opinion to be featured on an upcoming show. Reporting for THS TV, I'm Ashley Ryan.
Keep tuning in to THS TV for more updates on the new high school and our transition.
At the beginning of the year, we reported on how the school was going Google, putting classwork online through Google Classroom and Google Drive. But this week, the website took an unexpected turn and began sending out phishing viruses. Many faculty members and students have been receiving emails asking them to open a shared document. Once open, the virus will send the same message to your contacts. The scam reaches further than just our school or even Alabaster City schools. This virus has been making news nationwide. In a statement, Google said, "We realize people are concerned about their Google accounts and we're able to give a fuller explanation after further investigation. We have taken action to protect users against an email spam account impersonating Google Docs, which affected fewer than 0.1% of Gmail users. They also reported that they successfully stopped the campaign within an hour."
The year is coming to a close, which means seniors have a lot to get ready for. The valedictorian and salutatorian breakfast will be held on Monday, May 15th at 7:45 in the senior lunchroom. Also on May 15th, all seniors will meet in the auditorium to pick up cap and gowns at 8:30. Immediately following cap and gown pickup, seniors will head to the buses to visit Creekview Elementary, Meadowview Elementary, Thompson Intermediate, the Thompson 6th Grade Center, and Thompson Middle School, where they will visit old teachers and interact with the students. That following Tuesday, senior exams will begin with first and second period exams on the 16th, third and fourth period exams on the 17th, fifth and sixth period exams on the 18th, and eighth period exams on the 19th. For more updates on the end of the year deadlines, keep tuning in to THS TV.
The 5th of May, and that means it's officially Cinco de Mayo. Here's what's trending on Twitter. Cinco de Mayo is trending on Twitter, the holiday that is celebrated on May 5th. And while there is a common misconception that Cinco de Mayo is the celebration of Mexican independence, while in fact it is not. Cinco de Mayo is a celebration of the battle won by the Mexican army against French forces on May 5th, 1862. The hashtag has made its way into the top 3 trends on Twitter and has people commenting on the holiday as well as sharing their plans for a bit of celebration. Do you want to be featured on an upcoming show? Tweet us with hashtag Cinco de Mayo and you could be featured on an upcoming show. Now let's take a look at some other hot topics in today's national headlines.
Governor Kay Ivey signed House Bill 24 into law, protects the rights of faith-based organizations so they cannot be forced to place children into homes that are living lifestyles that go against their beliefs. There was a lot of pressure on Ivey from outside groups to veto bill, but the bill also received enormous legislative support. Monday, 2 Russian bomber jets were intercepted by the U.S. F-22 aircraft off the coast of Alaska. The Russian aircraft and their escort stayed in international airspace but did fly as close to 50 miles from Point Hope, Alaska. United Kingdom's Queen Elizabeth's husband, Prince Philip, says he is ready to retire from public life. The prince will stop accepting public invitations for public engagements from September. The Queen will continue to carry out full program of official engagements.
All right, so football season spring football season is about to get underway, and there's obviously already a lot of excitement for our football team.
I think it's absolutely crazy that we're already talking about football again. I mean, like, this year just flew by. Like, what the heck?
Exactly.
I know they always work really hard, and they start early because they've pretty much never stopped working out for the season.
We have a few new players and coaches.
That's right. Obviously, with the new quarterback who's in, has already got kids talking about what to expect for the football season, and students and fans alike are all really excited. I've got more in today's sports.
But first, we've got your needs to know in today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV.
After coming off 2 5-5 seasons, spring football is beginning, and the Warriors are starting their preparations. Reporter Madison Ram has the first look into spring training.
Great. I think we've had a great off-season. The kids are working hard, and can't wait to get started Monday.
With the 2017 spring game right around the corner, the football program is working every day to try to accomplish more than what their last 5-5 seasons have shown.
I feel very confident going to the spring game because, we out here like every day, 6 in the morning, working out. Then we're out here on the field every day for like an hour. I feel like we're going to be pretty good,
The Warriors will be playing McGill Tulin, and senior Morris Edwards said they can't wait to get back to work.
They played in the state championship last year. They came up short, but it's going to be a great opponent, and it'll get us ready for the season. And I'm just looking forward to it and ready to get after it.
Upcoming senior Mackie McNeil is ready to see what their efforts will turn out to be.
I feel like it's going to be good. Like, we're doing good. Everybody getting work, putting in work, dominating. So I feel like when it's time for spring and the season to come around, we'll be good, 8-2 at best.
After not being in pads in a while, JoJo Ford can't wait to go full speed again.
We haven't put our pads on in a while. We're just looking forward to getting out there and getting after it and seeing how good we've gotten since last year and just seeing how everybody's progressed.
For more updates on the football program, make sure you stay tuned in to THS TV. And reporting for THS TV, I'm Madison Ram.
The second round of the NBA playoffs has started, and the Warriors and the Cavaliers have taken 2-0 series leads in their semifinal matchups. The Warriors have led buzzer-to-buzzer in the first 2 games of the matchup against the Utah Jazz. The other Western Conference matchup of the Houston Rockets and the Spurs are tied 1-1 with Tony Parker going out for the rest of the playoffs with a torn quad tendon. The bad blood between the Celtics and the Wizards spilled out again in a blowout Washington win that featured 8 technical fouls and 2 ejections. Game 3 of the Cavaliers-Raptors series and Spurs-Rockets are at 6 p.m., followed by the second game at 8. From the high school gym to the college turf, we've got the details in today's national sports headlines.
Coach Nick Saban has recently got a raise. In 2017, he will officially make $11 million. He also got a contract extension through the year 2025, though many believe he will not finish that contract. The NFL draft is officially over, and NFL teams are settling in with their new rookies. The Cleveland Browns, of all people, were probably the most successful throughout the draft, getting an A- rating for their overall picks. The NBA playoffs are in full swing, and right now it looks like a 2-horse race to the NBA Finals. The Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors have dominated so far without a loss in the playoffs. The Cleveland Cavaliers are currently up 2-0 on the Toronto Raptors, and the Utah Jazz are trailing the Warriors 2-0 as well.
The Angel Warriors program is looking to make the Special Needs Easter Egg event annual after a successful event this past April. Around 100 people showed up to witness the free event at Larry Simmons Stadium, offering Easter egg hunts, bubble machines, jumping stations, and refreshments. The kids were also visited by Peter Cottontail and Warrior the dog. More events like this have been planned later in the year. For more information about Angel Warriors program, you can visit angelwarriorsfoundation.org. All right, Gracie, it's a bittersweet moment for the choir department.
Yes, and I went to their last, spring concert last night, and it was amazing. And all the seniors just came together and they thanked their teacher, and it was really sweet. I'll tell you more about that in today's entertainment.
But first, Joseph has your weather in today's Warrior Weather.
We'll be right back.
Starbucks has a new drink in today's special segment. We'll tell you more about it.
Good morning, I'm Joseph Cooper, and this is your Warrior Weather, where I will give you a heads up on the week to come. Starting off your Warrior Weather today on a cold note with a high of 60 degrees and a low of 47 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Going into this weekend on Saturday, things begin to warm up with a high of 71 degrees and a low of 51 degrees with sunny skies. On Sunday, temperatures continue to rise to a high of 77 degrees and low of 53 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Going into next week on Monday with a high of 79 degrees and low of 56 degrees and sunny skies. Ending your Warrior Weather on Tuesday with a high of 83 degrees and low of 60 degrees with partly cloudy skies. That's all for your Warrior Weather. Be sure to stay tuned for your bus stop forecast.
The Magicals are wrapping up for the year like everyone else, but they plan on going out with a bang.
It is the last concert of the year, so it's like where all of our hard work is coming together, everything we've worked on, everything we've put our time into. The big dance number is this concert, so it's a lot of fun, and you just get to sing a lot of cool songs that mean a lot to you and have come to mean a lot to you as you sing them, and you get to share that with everybody, and I think that's the best part, is being able to share all that work.
Choir hosted their spring choral concert yesterday at 7 p.m. The night began with the entire choir singing the songs Circle of Life and Why We Sing. The Harmonettes then sang 3 songs. The concert men and women then took the stage to sing 3 songs. The Magicals ended the night with 4 songs. Are you looking to head to the movie theater this weekend? If so, reporter Will Vickers has covered with the top 3 movies to see this weekend.
Are you looking for some movies to see this weekend? Well, I have the top 3 to see.
At the Circle, we can finally realize our potential.
The third spot on my list is The Circle, a popular web company that has been taking the world by storm in its short 6 years of existence. And May is thrilled to be given the opportunity to become one of the thousands of employees. May's first week at The Circle are full of ups and downs.
It was for $78.13 and the bill was for $78.31. Thing they can't handle.
My second spot on my list goes to The Fate and the Furious. With Dom and Letty married, Brian and Mia retired, and the rest of the crew gone, the globe-trotting team is finally having a normal life. They soon face an unexpected challenge when a mysterious woman named Cypher forces Dom to betray them all. Now they must unite and bring home the man who finally made them a family. On the number 1 spot is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Peter Quill and his fellow Guardians are hired by a powerful alien race called the Scavengers to protect their precious batteries from invaders. When it is discovered that Rocket the Raccoon has stolen the items they were sent to guard, the Scavengers dispatch their Armada to search for the Guardians. As they try to escape, the mystery of Peter's parent is now revealed. Those are the top 3 movies in theaters this weekend. Reporting for THS TV, I'm Will Vickers.
The 2017 Movie and TV Awards airs live in just 3 days, and voting is now open to choose your favorite movie or TV show. Some of the topics range from what's most trending, such as the Catch Me Outside Girl and the Wheel of Musical Impressions with Demi Lovato. Other topics open to vote on are the Best Musical Movement, Best Villain, Best Host, Best Actor in a Show, and much more. Tune in live this Sunday at 8 Central Time to see who wins. Music, movies, and more. You got the latest gossip and celebrity news in today's Hollywood Headlines.
Her first award show in 15 years, Cher is finally back to perform with the 2017 Billboard Music Awards show. She will be performing her award-winning hit, Believe. Niall Horan's new music came out, Slow Hands. The song was inspired by listening to old 80s music and their funky bass and the different guitar sound they hold. After 2 years of marriage, Angelina and Brad have split but are slowly working through divorce problems. Brad spilled to GQ magazine interview that he is committed to a healthy relationship with her and co-parenting.
That's all for today's entertainment. Tune in on Monday for a look at the 2017 THS Talent Show. Now let's toss it to Madison with today's Coffee Corner.
A few unicorn and rainbow drinks have been unveiled by Starbucks in the past few weeks, such as the Pink Pegasus, Dragon, and Mermaid Frappuccino. But the most quietly limited frap is overshadowed by the more colorful drinks, and it's called the Midnight Mint Mocha Frappuccino. The drink is made with extra dark blended cocoa, coffee, milk, ice, a layer of whipped cream in between, and a top with mint sugar crystals. This is the only limited time drink that they have unveiled that has actual coffee in it. If you would like to try the Midnight Mint Mocha or any other newly released drink, Starbucks will be reintroducing Frappuccino Happy Hour today between 3 and 6 until May 14th. That's all for today's Coffee Corner. Keep tuning in to THS TV for more coffee updates. Now back to Brady with more news.
According to the Birmingham Public Library records, Red Mountain Cemetery rests directly under what we now call the Botanical Gardens in Birmingham Zoo. The cemetery was used from 1888 to 1906 to bury the poor. The cemetery is said to contain nearly 5,000 burials. Those said burials were never used decades after the cemetery ceased to be used. The land is now used for Botanical Gardens in the Birmingham Zoo. I was shocked, honestly, I saw this headline, I think it was on Twitter, and I was like, what?
Well, I can't believe we're just now figuring this out.
Yeah, how come no one ever knew?
Yeah, But yeah, that's really interesting because, like, you know, you always that's kind of something you like see in movies, like that something's built over like a burial ground. But apparently our zoo is.
It's really interesting. We've got you covered on the latest news happening locally.
And now Joseph will have you covered on the weather ahead. Joseph.
Welcome to your bus stop forecast, where I will give you a heads up on your Monday morning. Starting off Monday morning at 6 a.m., be sure to bring a jacket as temperatures are chilly with 53 degrees and sunny skies. Things begin to warm up at 7 a.m. with 59 degrees and sunny skies. That's all for your bus stop forecast. Now back to you guys.
All right. So it's the end of the year, but football season is just now kicking off, Sam.
That's right. Obviously, the football team, they've been working out. You know, after football season ended last fall, they've just been getting it in high gear and getting ready for this upcoming year, and it's a big one, obviously. And
when's their next game?
It is the 20th. So obviously not next Saturday, but Saturday after that. And they'll be playing McGill-Tulane, so it looks like a good one, and it'll be right there at Larry Simmons Stadium.
I'm sure they're excited about that. That's all for today's news.
Tune in on Monday for more news and updates.
And follow us on Twitter for updates on events happening at THS next week.
Have a great day.